Desopadec Weekly. We bring to your doorsteps fortnightly all the details of the happenings at the Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission. Desopadec, as an interventionist agency, has taken bold steps to address the perennial problem of flood in Delta State oil-producing communities. This strategic move ahead of the rainy season is part of the agency's mandate to ensure security of the environment. Come along with us as we take you through another impactful edition of the Desopadec engagement. Joy Ochi is my name. Thank you for joining us.
I am John Obukoko Nani, Chairman Desopadec. All oil-bearing committees should know that the board of Desopadec is a trustee of the dividends of their oil-bearing committee. For any project that will be cited in your area, you own that project. Anything that is done, whether by way of human capital development or project cited in your area, you should make sure it is your own and not the board. The board is just there to implement, to apply those things that belong to you, so you own it as your own. These are plea that by the time you own it, you will know, yes, you are from the oil producing community.
The Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission, the Desopadec, has again demonstrated its unwavering commitment to address the anticipated natural challenges that threatens the existence of the oil-bearing communities and the inhabitants. Under the current leadership of the board, the Commission has extended its efforts beyond infrastructural and human capital development to encompass the protection of the ecosystem. Recall that in 2023, the Commission embarked on a significant initiative to clear blocked drainages, major water channels across several local government areas in Delta, including Warri South, Uwie, Really North and South, Ndokwa West and East, as well as Isoko North and South. Other local government areas that benefited from the Desopadec proactive initiative were Burutu, Ethiop West, Ethiop East, Ika South, and Okwe. In 2024, the award-winning interventionist agency, celebrated for its consistent and sustainable track record of public service, wasted no time in the silting of drainage and other water channels in the government reservation area of Uwie. The Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, the Desopadec, Chief Festus Ochonogo, alongside with the Executive Director of Projects, Honorable Talib Tebite, and engineers from the Directorate of Project, visited the sites of the ongoing desilting of drainage water channels. All drainage channels within the Uwie GRA from the Court Road to Agric Road and extending to the expressway are undergoing comprehensive desilting. Furthermore, the Commission is meticulously clearing the primary water channel that drains water from the GRA into the Warri River. This action is poised to facilitate unimpeded water flow from the streets directly to the Warri River.
Now that we are cleaning there, the volume of water that is going to come into the canal is going to be much. So we have to do some opening up. And that is what has brought us here. We have been on site for 3 days now, and we are concluding here today. We are crossing to the other side of the canal, which we can see from here. And the work, yes, we continue. While the cleaning on the other streets are ongoing. Tippers and the payloader were commencing that today. We're commencing packet today there. And because of the flooding in the GROA, we decided to open up some streets all around Johnson Oneya, Johnson Duku, Brigadier Oneya, Johnson Duku, Court Road, and Agric Road.
This drainage desilting project has brought great relief to staff, business owners, and residents of the Uwe High Court Road.
Now, when the rain comes, it flows into the compound because of the uncleared drains. Now that we are doing this, we won't see such again when the time comes for rain.
Before the Desopadec can't do this place, water they cover everywhere. So we know they get customers. Everywhere they flooded. Before they enter our business, our store, they match water they enter store. So now where they don't do them, I think customer go they patronize us well. At least we are happy. We appreciate the Desopadec for this great work they are doing.
Speaking during the project tour, the MD, CEO of Desopadec, Chief Ochonogo, emphasized the importance of the project. He stated that the Commission is dedicated to improve the living conditions of the people through strategic development projects.
It's part of our responsibility to ensure that we monitor anywhere we are working. And incidentally, we are in this area as part of our assignment to clean these areas, taking into consideration the effect of flood and the devastating impact it has on the community.
The new projects, conceived as part of the Commission's determined initiative against recurring flooding challenges, aims to make the streets of Uwe local government area free from flooding during the imminent rainy season.
Somehow we have achieved a reasonable milestone in the other side, but this area that we did not reach, that there is need for us to quickly come to this area and deseat the drains, evacuate them for free flow of water to avoid flooding, which we know is a common phenomenon in this area when it rains.
The MD also inspected the damaged culvert at the water channel in Egbe layouts. Addressing the residents, he pledged Desopadec's full support in restoring the canal for the well-being of the people.
I've said endlessly that we should try to have that culture of maintaining where we are. It's actually bad that you see drain built by government. You deliberately wake up and pack all your refuse dump, turn it to refuse dump. It's not good. So we're appealing to residents of these, particularly Warri and his environment, that is prone to flood, that we should be part of this drive to make sure we maintain our drains. Part of this drive to ensure that the drains are not blocked.
The residents who rely on the canal for various daily activities, while narrating their ordeal, welcomed the intervention of the Desopadec with hope and gratitude.
Since July last year, we'll tell you that we were passing through from here. We had to go to Praise Center on Jakpa Road to get out of this place. It's just like an island. We have to go down that route. So when we heard people were coming, we said, look, we won't go anywhere today. We'll wait to see you and your team, sir. So on behalf of the residents in this layout, you are welcome, sir. Thank you for bringing relief to us. You wiped away the tears from our eyes.
In another development, the Desopadec has announced that the 5th batch of its renowned vocational program, the Desopadec Skills Academy, is set to commence a new academic session. The Desopadec Skills Academy was set up to empower the youths of Delta State oil communities through practical skills development. fostering entrepreneurship and contributing to the overall growth of the region. Addressing the press at the end of the board meeting held on Tuesday, 13th of March 2024 at the Senator Ifeanyi Okowa's Tower, headquarters of the Desopadec in Warri, the CEO, Chief Festus Ochonogo, expressed enthusiasm about the training. He stated that all necessary preparations have been finalized to kickstart this fresh academic cycle of the Vocational Skills Acquisition Program. Chief Ochonogo revealed that application forms for interested youths from the Commission's mandate areas are already in circulation.
We have plans, and those plans we are ready to start working on them. One of them is this skill, the Desopadec Skill Academy, which we have concluded plans to start implementation. We are releasing the forms for applicants, and we hope that by end of this month we'll start. We'll do the matriculation and all that to kickstart the process of training of these people.
In another meeting earlier held at the headquarters of the Commission, the chairman of the governing board of the Desopadec, Olorogun John Nani, praised the role of civil society organizations in promoting truth and peace in the society. Olorogun John Nani made the remark while interacting with leaders of Delta State civil society groups who paid him a courtesy visit at his office in Warri. He said, civil society groups are a reliable partner in ensuring accountability and transparency in governance, as well as preventing violence and misinformation in the oil-producing communities.
For everything that is being done in Desopadec is open. All the activities of Desopadec is published twice a month on electronic media, on print media. If we were not serving the people, then everything we're doing here would have been serious. After this, I think it's civil societies that when we call them in to say, okay, we have done A, we have done B. Can you just go around to see who are telling lies? We are open. Civil societies are where they've gone around and they've seen for themselves. Red Issa will be to the facts, speak for itself.
Speaking earlier on behalf of the delegation, the King Okeze Odigala expressed appreciation for the Commission's efforts in promoting the socio-economic development of oil-producing communities in Delta State. He commended the Commission for operating with integrity and professionalism and for implementing projects that deliver social, economic, and environmental services to the people who have suffered the negative impacts of oil and gas exploration.
We are fully aware that the Desopadec remain dedicated to promoting the socio-economic development of host communities within the East Mandate areas. They have consistently implemented projects intervening in the oil-bearing communities to deliver socio-economic and environmental services to the well-being of persons who have suffered untold burden from many years of oil and gas exploration that has distorted negatively our livelihoods. The Commission has operated with integrity and professionalism, ensuring that all activities are conducted transparently and in accordance with relevant laws and guidelines.
In another event held earlier at the Petroleum Training Institute, Eforon, the CEO of the Desopadec, Chief Festus Ochonogo, along with the two ethnic representatives from Ndokwa Nation, Dr. Charles Olisa and Azuka Enebeli, expressed gratitude to Ndokwa Staff Association, the Desopadec, for hosting a warm reception in their honor. Addressing the staff, he called for their support and encouraged them to appreciate the Delta State government for implementing a rotational power-sharing principle within the Commission. He emphasized the importance of inclusiveness and unity among staff, assuring that the current board would ensure fair treatment for all ethnic groups without discrimination or marginalization.
On behalf of the two commissioners, we appreciate this honor and thank you for all you have done in putting up this ceremony for us. Thank God that because of the rotational power sharing principle in the state, today we have a local person as MD CEO. That has gone a long way in ensuring stability in the state at large and also in the mandate area. We should have that consciousness to ensure that the state is united, the state is safe, the state is progressing by our own activities.
Highlighting the Desopadec's role as a Delta State government-owned intervention agency, he emphasized the need for peace in all dealings to create the enabling environment for sustainable development. Chief Ochonogo encouraged staff to provide positive and objective suggestions to the board that will help to deliver benefits of the more agenda initiated by Governor Sheriff Oboriwori.
The Desopadec is an agency of the state government, and we cannot operate outside the laws of the state. We are also expected to stay away from crisis, because crisis will not encourage the leadership of the state. So far, so good. We are very, very accessible. We are very, very accessible. If you have a meeting to discuss with management, don't hesitate to come nearer.
Earlier at the ceremony, the caretaker committee chairman of Ndokwa Nation, the Desopadec Staff Association, Humphrey Omede, praised the Commission for having esteemed politicians and administrators like Chief Festus Ochonogo, Dr. Charles Olisa, and Azuka Enebeli on the governing board. From the Isoko Mandate area, the Executive Director, Finance and Administration, Desopadec, Chief Ogenekome Okpobo, brought cheer to the Easter celebration for the elderly in Isoko North and South on March 29, 2024. The event held at the Isoko Development Union IDU House in Ole drew a large crowd of recipients. In his address, Chief Okpobo acknowledged the challenging times but emphasized his personal commitment to assisting his people. He stated that his actions were inspired by the humane leadership style of the state governor. He explained that he selected 20 individuals from each of the 24 wards in Isoko, 11 from Isoko South and 13 from Isoko North, making a total of 480 beneficiaries. Each recipient would receive a modest token of 20,000 naira.
The truth about it is, times are really very hard. The country get as it be. So I take am upon myself, say before the Easter, the small thing wey dey my hand, make I gather people for the Isoko nation. Make I give them small thing wey e dey my hand. Una know say me, I dey emulate my oga, which is the governor of Delta State. Una know say na be my boss, na be my oga. I no do am say because I come from Isoko North, make I give to only people wey come from North. I do am say Isoko North and South. So I no go bore una with too much talk, but to let una know say this is just the beginning.
Speaking with the Desopadec Weekly TV crew, some stakeholders in the Isoko ethnic nationality applauded the gesture and also urged others to emulate him.
First and foremost, Isoko people are overwhelmed with what has just happened here today. And as a result, we pray the Almighty God will continue to bless him and consolidate on his financial capabilities to be able to do more. We encourage all other Isoko sons and daughters whom God have blessed to that extent to please come and give succor to their people.
For what he did today, it's service to humanity, reaching out to lives. Almost each community is being represented with about 4 to 10 persons, reaching out to them, and they are all going back smiling, saying that the Easter celebration is going to go well for them. You could see a lot of them were jubilating, praying for him. So what Chief Kome did today, in fact, it will go a long way.
We've heard so many palliatives, so many empowerments, trying to assist the people. But this one is down to the grassroots. It's one-on-one contact. The people are happy. That's the kind of thing we want.
This is the formal town hall. It's just renovated and put in order. The seats were not in good conditions and the buildings were not in good condition. Even the roof, there were leakages. But today, it's in good form and we're indeed happy.
The current board of the Desopadec has no doubt made efforts to effect a positive change in Delta State oil-producing communities through infrastructure and manpower development. And this is our package for today. Thank you so much for watching this edition. Let's do it again in a fortnight. Do join us. Before we return, our social media handles there on your screen. Comment, like, and share. We would like to get questions from you, contributions, and of course, suggestions on how together we'll bring more to Deltans. On behalf of the entire crew, Joy Ochei is my name. We'll see you in a fortnight.